Now, hundreds of Zimbabwean migrants are stranded outside the Mankweng police station east of Polokwane. They're hoping that the authorities will repatriate them. They've come out despite the closure of the Musina repatriation center just a week ago. SABC News reporter Rendani Raliphaswa has been on the story since this morning and joins us live with the very latest. A very good morning to you, Rendani. Perhaps for our audience that has just joined us now, talk us through exactly where the expectation lies, because at this point we know that Musina repatriation center has been officially closed. It was initially just scaled down, but now officially closed. So is there an expectation from the grouping there that perhaps government in South Africa can assist them, or they want some sort of conversation to be started with the Zimbabwean government to assist them to go back home?
A very good morning to you. Indeed, 100 of the Zimbabwean nationals have been stranded, or they have been camping outside the Mankweng police station for the past 3 weeks now. When we were talking to them, they told me that there is trucks that were brought here at the Mankweng police station by their Zimbabwean government to ferry their goods, and they were promised that buses will be brought here to ensure that they are repatriated back to their home country. But for the past 3 weeks, they have been stranded here, and government haven't been saying anything to them. But when we spoke to a truck driver, one that was supposed to ferry the goods from the Mankweng police station back to Zimbabwe, is telling us that there seem to be miscommunication when it comes to the funds that they must be allocated to ensure that they travel from South Africa through the Bed Bridge back to Zimbabwe. But these nationals are asking the government to help them to ensure that they return back home safely. For the past 3 weeks, we understand that people, including women and children, have been left stranded here, hoping that the government can quickly come to their aid. But right now, I am joined by one of the truck driver who was telling me that he's also been here for the past 3 weeks, hoping that the government can come to the rescue and also ensure that you ferry these goods back to Zimbabwe. Just tell me what happened. You're also still here waiting for the government to give you a directive on a way forward.
Okay, thank you. I've been here for 2 weeks plus, standing, loaded. But the cause of this stuck or of this chaos, I think, is the miscommunication of the brokers who look for the transporters, who have the contract with the government. We thank the Zimbabwean government. They did, from the beginning, they did the repatriation process in a good way, because they bring buses and ferry the passengers who are the owners of these goods. Now, the owners of these goods are in Zimbabwe. They left their goods loaded in our trucks. Now the problem is because of the miscommunication between the broker and the transporter. The broker, formally they said, we will be paid, you will be fully paid before you leave this place. Now when we are loaded, they said you have to be paid when you are in Zimbabwe. That's what the government says to them, but they are the ones who miscommunicate, who change the information.
So what must happen now to ensure that you take these goods? We see there are a lot of goods here, and now they are blocking the road. We see cars are passing, but the goods are now blocking the road. What must happen now to ensure that these goods are ferried back to Zimbabwe?
I'm sure our Zimbabwean government is a listening government. Once people give a grievance that they need to be assisted here, the Zimbabwean government will react fastly, I believe. Because in the beginning, they bring the buses. People were going large numbers every day, more buses every day, which means these goods, their owners are in Zimbabwe. But because of the brokers, they didn't give us full information, correct information that you are going to be paid in Zimbabwe. Now the problem is our trucks need money for fuel, tolls, and for the journey. So we don't have that money for expenses. That's the problem now.
Did they also give you a directive to take the goods of those that have been camping here for the past 3 weeks. You understand that there are people who keep on coming to the Mankweng police station with their goods. Are you also taking the goods of those that recently have been camping here, or are you just taking those that are already in Zimbabwe?
We are taking both. Yeah, as for me, I'm stuck here for 2 weeks and more. So we were caring for those. We load for those who are already in Zimbabwe, and the other trucks that came before me, they are loading for the people who are coming now. Because they are still coming. Some were in their jobs, some were busy, so they are bringing now the goods. So we believe that our government, once they realize that this is the chaos or the miscommunication between the brokers and the transporters, I think they will sort it out, because the government was not even aware that the transporters were promised to be paid before they leave. Yet the brokers, they miscommunicate with us. They said you'll be paid in Zimbabwe. Now this issue, it needs someone who is willing before loading, who have got his or her own money, his or her own expenses to go to Zimbabwe, then you'll be paid after. That's the challenge now.
Thank you so much, Tendency Gawa, one of the truck drivers who is hired to come and ferry the goods of Zimbabwean nationals here in the Mankweng police station back to Zimbabwe. But just to step out of the shots, I want to show you some of the goods that are outside here, the Mankweng police station. We do understand that these are the goods of some Zimbabwean nationals that have already been repatriated back to Zimbabwe, and also including of those that keep on trickling here in the Mankweng police station, hoping that they can be assisted, they can receive help from the Zimbabwean government or maybe the South African government to be repatriated back to Zimbabwe. But we understand that the Musina repatriation center closed down. Now the question is, who will be able to assist these people since the Musina repatriation center closed down last week? When I was moving around here, I saw people cooking. Some are even bathing here outside the police station, appealing that the government can assist them to safely return back to Zimbabwe.